What's up, guys? This is Kephas. So, we are back with more retail WoW, and I am actually very excited after hitting level 60 and moving on to the next area, which is going to be Outlands. I'm actually excited to continue this. It's really a lot of fun, believe it or not. As much as I am enjoying Classic, I am very happy to continue this journey as well, leveling 2 characters. We got one for Classic, a No Morlock, and then we have our cool Turan Human Hunter, for retail, and it's been a lot of fun. Before we do anything, we have got to unlock flying because we are level 60. So we definitely have more than enough gold for that. Look at this. It's crazy that I already have enough gold to buy epic flying. It's insane. Like, I remember back in the day just not having even close to enough gold, and even like in WoW Classic, not even having close to enough gold for a normal riding when I hit level 40. Like, it's so far away from that. So in this game, it's really funny just to be able to buy it. But okay, so now that we have that done, it's actually kind of interesting because I don't think I've gone to Outlands since they've revamped the portals and all that kind of stuff. And it's amazing to me, again, compared to Classic, how much, sorry to say this, how much retail holds your hand. It really is. It's crazy because, like, I get, like, you know, even in Classic, like, I might use a quest helper type add-on, and that's all fine and good, but it's beyond that. It's like, not only does this tell you where to go, it literally puts an NPC in the game, just some mage. You talk to them, and they just take you right where you need to go. It's weird, man. It's like, there's no, well, we are in the Blasted Lands, which is nice, so it brings us here. But there's no, like, seems like there's no real sense of exploration. I don't know. It's just my observation. Yeah, I guess we could fly. But at least it brings us to the entrance of the portal, so we actually have to walk through it. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. There's something, like, in Classic, I do so much exploring out of necessity and also out of curiosity. When you don't need to explore, it almost feels like, where in the world does this want me to go? So this wants me to go to Zanger Marsh. I'm going to do what I do best and ignore that for a little bit and quest here for just a little bit because I think it's fun to where does it want me to turn this quest in, though? I'm confused. Hang on. Says ready to turn in. Honor hold. Okay. Can help talk to mage, go through the dark portal. Did that. How do I turn this in? Where do I turn this quest in at? I don't understand. Is there a place? I feel really stupid right now. I don't know. Oh well. Oh, you hit complete. Has that always been that way, or did it show up over here and I didn't see it? It might have. Anyway. Yeah, so, yeah, anyhow, okay, we're just gonna keep going. Ignore me and my silliness. We will go ahead and use the Flight Master to get to Honor Hold. But yeah, this wants me to go to, Zanger Marsh, but I want to quest in, Hellfire Peninsula, because I really enjoy this zone. I think it's a really cool zone. And we'll see how much, if things get more difficult, because I remember, I doubt it, I really do, but I remember back in the day of BC, it was actually pretty hard. At first, you know, even like unless you had raid level gear, which I never did because I was a scrub casual player, coming to Outland was like crazy. And I played on the PvP server, so flying was introduced in BC, and there were people that could just fly down and one-shot me. So also I am PvP flagged, so I don't think we'll get any action, but you never know. But I love Outland's zones. I think they're really cool. It was a very big departure from, you know, just the normal looking world, as normal as World of Warcraft can get, that is. It's a very nice departure from, you know, just just a crazy looking broken planet. It's awesome. So I figured it would be fun to go here. I know a lot of people probably wanted me to just go to Northrend. I'd say 90% of people probably just go to Northrend, but since I'm actually kind of used to Classic questing, I actually kind of prefer it a little bit right now, especially being able to just pick up a bunch of quests and do them all would be a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I am not going to set my Hearthstone here though. The only thing that sucks is since Azeroth Autopilot's like, you need to go over there, it's gonna be like pointing me in that direction, but it's fine, it's okay. Gonna go in here and turn this quest in. But yeah, it's interesting, you know, how much this game holds your hand now. Like the thing about, like, and we talked about this last time, the thing about WoW retail is it really wants to get you through leveling. Like, it just wants to push you on through leveling as much as possible. And at some point, you have to ask yourself, well, why does this even exist then? And I think it's a valid question to ask. I don't think it's, you know, it's because, and the answer is because it would be crazy to remove leveling from the game. People would be like, what the heck? But if there isn't a point to it, if it's just like, here, go here, go here, go here, go here, quickly get through this, there's no real challenge, there's nothing to this. It's you know, it's kind of funny because there was a post on Reddit comparing Classic to retail, and for some people, Classic makes people appreciate retail more. Like I always say, there are two different types of people. You know, like, well, there are probably more than two. There are probably people that are in between, but let's say there are two extremes. There are people that like retail the way it is. Ooh, all this stuff that didn't sell, I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to fill up my bags with a bunch of crap. But we do have some gold to pick up. I'll get it later. Had to check. I don't even know which way to go first. We'll go to the right first because, yeah. Anyhow, so like it's interesting, you know, that there are people that favor one over the other, and that's fine. But the person said, you know, Classic is a video game that wants to simulate a fantasy world. Retail is a video game that wants to be a video game. And I don't actually agree with that assessment at all. Like, I think they both want to be video games. And I think it's just that some people prefer... We gotta watch for the Fell Reaver. He will wreck our faces. Some people prefer a certain type of video game over another type of video game. I don't think that, you know, a game being arcadey and, you know, whatever is, you know, more video gamey than a game that's not. I think that, in fact, it depends on how you look at things. I mean, there are a lot of games out there that are trying to simulate fantasy worlds. I mean, a lot of games are. And for a lot of people, that's what they want from their game. I really enjoyed, well, this wouldn't be recent by the time you guys see this video, but at the time of making this video, I was watching I had just watched the video that Bellular created, speculating on the future of WoW. The leaks that have come out and honestly, by the time this video comes out, we'll know what's coming next, I imagine, which is kind of funny. But if the leaks are true that I've seen, it'll be very interesting. But what he was talking about was, in the video I was watching, was beyond that. It was the next expansion, where the game goes beyond where we are now. And the idea of I'm still trying to back up because I'm used to playing Classic. The idea of a WoW that is reset. And I think that's an interesting idea. I think that World of Warcraft trying to modernize, trying to become a new MMO for the modern era, I think that's okay, especially because Classic exists. But I think that sort of thing requires, you know, a level of nuance in terms of the gameplay. You know, and I think that, like, Bellular had a lot of good ideas, a lot of focusing on the sandbox aspects, right? Our pet actually almost died, so we do need to be careful here. Hey, what am I getting killed by? Hey, don't even need to kill you, but okay, we'll do it. You know, making the game more sandboxy. If you're going to do leveling, the one thing that you could do is add world quests to the whole game, add zone events, make things more interesting that way. I think that all of that would play a big part, and I also think that those areas having an impact on end game would also be beneficial as well. Coming up with ways to have high-level characters interact with low-level characters, similar to how Final Fantasy 14 does it. I think that would be beneficial for the longevity, at least for the short term. I don't know about long term. I don't know what they could do beyond that. But I definitely think that those are the kinds of things I would like to see in this game. I think that, you know, having ways to progress your character outside of just, getting to the max level, getting the highest item level, and raiding. I think there should be more to the game than that. If WoW is going to continue, I think that I honestly would be okay with a little bit more of a life sim approach, kind of like how Black Desert does it. Add in player housing, make professions focused almost entirely around the economy. Like obviously they can improve your character. There's value in them. Man, we got to learn herbalism and mining for this area. Otherwise, I'm not going to level up the skill, and I'm not going to get more herbs. But anyhow, thinking about things. Just certain things like that could be interesting. Buying real estate and selling real estate and having certain aspects in the economy. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by clicking that like button. And feel free to share it with your friends so they can enjoy it as well. Don't forget, you can subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to be notified as soon as new videos are posted. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and if you'd like, you can support this channel on Patreon. Links to all of this can be found in the description below. This is Kephas. Until next time.